Hello, well, welcome to the third instalment of doing mixed media steampunk style on small canvases. I'm about to start now. So first off, we want to add a stencil on. I've got this rather nice stencil here, which I'm going to put up here. Can't really tape it down because it all overhangs, so just going to be very careful with it. Right, let's see what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, it's picked up the detail pretty well. Okay, so the stencil paste has now dried, and we're going to try something again with this red acrylic ink, which does, I found it to give very good coverage, so might not need a great deal, but put a few drops on. See what happens. This will give it its background colour. Well, it's not as dark red as I'd hoped, but let's carry on. Get that, at least get some paint onto this canvas. Okay, so we've now got the canvas covered in a red acrylic ink, and we're now going to start adding a few bits to it. Overlapping the canvas. Again, I'm gluing as I usually always do with pin flare. Okay, so what I find does help is if you lay out the parts in roughly how you expect them to go. Of course, this could change, but this is kind of the look I'm trying to go for with this. But we've got to start sticking some of these bits down and colorizing them first. So let's start putting some bits down. Hopefully the places I'm taking them from. Remove the metal pieces for now. These at the end. We've painted things up. This section. And this one. just need these parts to dry before we go much further. Okay, so while it's drying, just to show you this part, this I've sculpted and I've added an eye. You can just about see that in there. Sort of the idea being here in the picture to create a sort of a semi-humanoid robotic look to this face at the top. You can see I've also added, we're going to add that eye there, which is like the inside of the robot humanoid. Okay, so I'm back again, and now the items are glued to the canvas. We're just gonna get these all to the same colour before we highlight anything. Let's get some paint going. Okay, so now we're going to start brightening up for the background with some wax, keeping the red in places just to get colour. Okay, we're going to slightly take down the red and gold colours with this Arteza black iridescent, watered down so that we can get it in there just to create some colour interest in it. put some colour on this. Right, so we got the background glued on. We've been highlighting some of the detail. Doing this before I fix the final parts on. Final bits here and there. Okay, I think we just about got that where I wanted it to be. I've got this big cog to put on. Pretty much got the colours right on this now. Just putting a little bit of wax here and there to keep the red, but some of this gold effect on it. The positioning of this one we want for the face that's here to still be visible to some degree. So probably about somewhere in the middle. Oh, the trick is knowing where to glue it to stick it on. Certainly this area. I'm using super glue this time mainly because it really needs to. We really want to make sure it's stuck on. Bit of this. Okay, let's just see. I've got this right. Okay. If we put too many other bits, we want to put this bit down. The Be True to You motto on the bottom. You can see I've distressed this a little bit as well in keeping with the colours of the rest of it. Stick down very easily. And we've got this little thing going on here. We want to fix that down, so probably need a few patches of glue here, here, and here, and hopefully line it up. Now this piece needs to go in the middle. Should fix on so you can see what we've got so far. I've got this nice looking metal piece that we're going to add on. Might remove this little loop here. Okay, so I've snipped that off. This is going to be glued in here. So super glue again, really, just to make sure of it. Place I want. It's not quite in the right place. It hasn't seemingly stuck, so we're going to come back to that. So I've got this odd looking key which I want to stick on, and I want it to go about here. So we need to glue in this place. I've got this penny farthing item. I'll leave the loop on this time. It's difficult to remove one that big. So I'm going to fix it about here, I think. About there. Yeah. Okay. Looks like it's staying down. There's a small dome shaped piece here that I wanted to fit in here. And they've got another one in here. Let's sort out what's going on here. This is not where I'm wanting to stick down. So we're fixing a few parts down now before we put the face on. And this bit here, connecting to the cog there. So fix that on. Face is going to go approximately here. So it's dried enough. Okay, so we're going to fix this part in. It should fit there with the iron alignment to the red part there. Hold this down to hopefully stick. I had this small key from a previous project I didn't use. I'm going to put that in here. Okay, so we've got most of the main bits on now. But I noticed a few little gaps we could do something with. Now, there's a gap under here. Take another cog. That'll be a good one to put in. This will also give support to the main structure. Additional support, which is a good thing. It's good. And there was this one here which will fit in quite nicely over here. And will fix in nicely to this bit. Yeah. So you can see now the detail that's been put into this one, and the face behind the main cogwheel here, peeking out through the back. You've got the face, as said, which was sculpted by myself with an eye put into it, mirroring with the right, which is the red light for the eye on the other side. Various cogwheels to show the mechanics of it, connecting up to various things here, the heart with the wings, the penny farthing, key, another key here, cogs all kind of connecting and making some kind of strange mechanism. And a clock up there. So a few little highlights with some of these gold stones here. So that's probably about it. As ever, you could keep probably adding bits and pieces here and there, possibly as extra detail. But apart from any tidying up and the varnish, I think this one is it. So that's it for now. And I hope you enjoyed this one in this session of making a picture on a small frame or through a small canvas and showing what you can do with it. So that's the end part of Be True to You. Thank you very much.